Now, Bia seems to be under fire on Twitter basically by her fans as they are calling her out for being too wretched on a track that she did with Halle Bailey's boyfriend DDG. Meanwhile, Nicki Minaj, while some fans are convinced that, well, she had something to say towards Doja Cat because of the tweet that she recently tweeted, and some fans are saying that it might actually be directed to Tekashi. Okay, meanwhile, Ari Fletcher is out there also wilding on Twitter, basically leaking, Taina Williams' contacts. And I'm like, what is happening with Ari? She claims to have moved on with Money Big Yo, but every other day it's something, okay, that relates to Taina. And at this point, I don't know what to say. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the Tea Plug. Now, first of all, I'm going to talk about this entire Ari Fletcher and Taina situation. So fans had wild reactions, okay, when Fletcher basically leaked Taina Williams' contracts on the internet. Now, for what reason, I absolutely have no idea. I did see some people bashing Ari for acting in such kind of a way, and some fans were actually wondering why Taina allows this woman to continuously do things like that. Now, if you do remember the last altercation that they had on the internet, Ari was basically saying that, well, she had something on Taina and she was basically daring her to say something so that she can actually tell people whatever it is that she has on her. So now people are now saying that it must be huge, whatever Ari has on Taina, because it's wild that she would continuously allow her to do this on the internet. Now, other fans were saying, well, maybe something is happening behind closed doors because, like, why would she continue acting this wild and having this much animosity against someone if that someone was not provoking her? So you guys do let me know what you think about that in this entire Ari Fletcher and Taina Williams situations. Now some people are still saying that, oh well, Ari might still be messing with Jihabo, and this is maybe the reason why she still has a problem with Taina, because you can't tell me that after 4 years someone is still this salty over something that actually happened way back. And other mothers were basically defending Ari and saying that, well, getting a man taken away from you whilst you're still dealing with your postpartum depression is basically bad. It's tough and you can't just get over it. And the whole taking a man kind of thing. What do you guys think about that as well? I genuinely want to know what you think about that. Do you think that it is possible to take, quote unquote, a man, or are you of the school of thought that a man goes by himself? Let me know what you think about that in the comment section. Now, the next thing that I'm gonna be talking about this entire Bia situation. Now, you guys, Bia has got a song with DDG, and I did see the snippet. I guess that's the one that he was promoting when he had that whole entire stinky what situation that he was posting, that he was getting dragged for. He was basically promoting that song, and it seems on that song is Bia, and Bia was kind of out of I don't want to say out of character, but it's something that she doesn't normally do. She's not that explicit with her lyrics, but in that song, she went quite explicit. She was, yeah, she had quite some, interesting things to say. And it seems like some people were calling her out on the internet saying that, oh, well, now you're doing too much. We loved you before you were extra, before you over sexualized yourself. We don't like this, you, and things like that. And Bia was like, okay, I do just one little, rowdy song, and all of you are crying on the internet. It's just a song. And so you guys, I don't know, what do you think about that? Because yeah, some of her fans were really not feeling that side to her. I feel like personally, I don't mind. I mean, it's not like she's doing every other song singing that. It's just one song, and I guess she was just having fun with it. And you know that without even over sexualizing herself, Bia has always been, that girl in terms of rapping. I think she has a different style. I think she has a unique style of rapping. But that's just my opinion, you guys. I would like to know what exactly your opinion is regarding this. Now, moving on to the final thing that I'm going to be talking about, and I know this is probably the reason why you clicked on this video. No, you can never win with the internet, okay? I did see some people running around with the narrative that a tweet that Nicki Minaj tweeted of somebody basically laughing was directed at Doja Cat and attention. Now, you guys, in as much as you might be, I don't know, you might not be feeling Doja Cat mentioning Nicki Minaj, I feel like there is now a certain movement that is trying to be planted, of saying basically Nicki Minaj and her fans have got issues with Doja. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, those lyrics, when they came out, they sounded like actually Doja was coming from for a certain somebody who's not Nicki Minaj. And it's wild how that fan base is now trying to reverse that to create problems between Nicki Minaj and Doja Cat. Now, you guys, personally, I would say that this is something that people should not fall into, because I did see the Twitter basically getting torn. Some people saying Doja is this, Doja is that. This is exactly the narrative that they want to create around Nicki Minaj. Okay, if only no one would feed into that. Because at the end of the day, the narrative they want to push is that Nicki Minaj has issues with everyone. Do you understand what I'm saying? Barbz have issues with everyone. And you, Barbz, I know that the real Barbz have got no issues with Doja Cat, okay? If you feel like she's using Nicki Minaj for attention, just do not listen to her song, okay? Don't be dragging her on Twitter. Don't be doing all this extra stuff, because this is exactly what they wanted, okay? Clearly, this song was not a diss towards Nicki Minaj, but they want to make it seem like the Barbz are paranoid and they want to start having, this entire Doja versus Nicki Minaj thing. Okay. So personally, I would advise those that actually do support Nicki Minaj to, like, if you are not feeling Doja Cat, then don't listen to her. Don't be on Twitter, dragging Doja or doing all this extra stuff. This is exactly what they wanted, okay? And do not give them that satisfaction. All right. I don't know, you guys. Do hop into the comment section and let me know what you think about that. I don't think that was directed at Doja Cat at all. That Nicki Minaj thing, I really don't think that it was directed at Doja Cat. I did see someone else saying that, well, that might have been directed at Tekashi, because you do know that Tekashi has got a new reggaeton song, basically, that is out, and the lady in that song has got a wig that is exactly like the one that Nicki Minaj was wearing in her song with Tekashi. So that's really funny. That's hilarious. And she could have been meaning that, or she could have been laughing at other things. I mean, she does have a life, off the internet. So that could be that as well. I really don't think that she was shading Doja Cat. I don't think that was shade towards anyone. I feel like it's something probably that was actually happening off the internet, in my own opinion. But do hop into the comment section, hey guys, and let me know what you think about that. Thank you very much for watching, and do not forget to subscribe.